The man never feels the want of what it never occurs to him to ask for. Just remember, someone else is happy with less than what you have. One should use common words to say uncommon things, no rose without a thorn. The two enemies of human happiness are pain and boredom. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. Life swings like a pendulum backward and forward between pain and boredom. The greatest of follies is to sacrifice health for any other kind of happiness. A man can be himself only so long as he is alone, and if he does not love solitude, he will not love freedom, for it is only when he is alone that he is really free. Compassion is the basis of all morality. Every man takes the limits of his own field of vision for the limits of the world. The task is not so much to see what no one has seen yet, but to think what nobody has thought yet, about what everybody sees. The task is not so much to see what no one has seen yet, but to think what nobody has thought yet, about what everybody sees. The greatest of all faults is to be conscious of none. Every possession and every happiness is but lent by chance for an uncertain time, and may therefore be demanded back the next hour. The world is my idea. The longer a man's fame is likely to last, the later it will be in coming. It is difficult to find happiness within oneself, but it is impossible to find it anywhere else. Man can do what he wills, but he cannot will what he wills. Hope is the confusion of the desire for a thing with its probability. A sense of humor is the only divine quality of man. All truth passes through three stages. First, it is ridiculed. Second, it is violently opposed. And third, it is accepted as self-evident. A man's face as a rule says more, and more interesting things, than his mouth, for it is a compendium of everything his mouth will ever say, in that it is the monogram of all this man's thoughts and aspirations. Treat a work of art like a prince, let it speak to you first. Without books, God is silent, justice dormant, natural science at a stand, philosophy lame, letters dumb, and all things involved in darkness. What a man can be, he must be. This need we may call self-actualization. No one can construct for you the bridge upon which precisely you must cross the stream of life, no one but you yourself alone. The first 40 years of life give us the text, the next 30 supply the commentary on it. A sense of duty is an acquired taste. The more you do it, the more you come to like it. The greatest achievements of the human mind are generally received with distrust. Will minus intellect constitutes vulgarity. There is no absurdity so palpable, but that it may be firmly planted in the human head if you only begin to inculcate it before the age of 5, by constantly repeating it with an air of great solemnity. If you want to know your true opinion of someone, What's the effect produced in you by the first sight of a letter from him? The discovery of truth is prevented more effectively, not by the false appearance things present and which mislead into error, not directly by weakness of the reasoning powers, but by preconceived opinion, by prejudice. The world is like a dream, and the things in it are like an image, for in the things of the world there is no real subsistence. Every parting gives a foretaste of death, every reunion a hint of the resurrection. A high heart ought to bear calamities and not flee them, since in bearing them appears the grandeur of the mind, and in fleeing them the cowardice.
Dear viewer, which famous and successful celebrities' quotes do you like the most? Tell me in the comment. For more different quotes, subscribe to the channel All World Quotes. Thanks you so much.